See if my partner understands anything. He says, buy this guy and that guy. Like, okay. I forgot to use my spellcraft. That's my bad. That wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, we lost that round, bud. Real bad. I like this. You can sort of silently communicate. It's nice. I don't like much else about it. Alright, so we're going to buy this. Ooh, past that. That does work. Nice. Crooner, though. Crooner gets me rolling on Nagas. Okay. Woo! Grab a couple of pirates. He's going to carry us. Why is this not up front? I wish you could move the minions for him. Why is this not up front? Pretty good. Oh, he damn near one-shotted his whole team. Well, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing all right. Ed's Chamber. Is it like a chamber of horrors? Like, what kind of chamber? I gotta know. This could be really good. Your voice? My voice? Like that. Alright. Well, welcome. Sit a spell. Enjoy. Play a lot of Battlegrounds. Valorant. I don't know that one. Ah, you work for streamers. Cool. I don't need any streamer work right now, but thank you for letting me know that you're available. Very cool. Hey, Jess. Good to see you. Oh, man, look at this. We're getting all the bots this morning, Jess. Hang on. There's a human here now. You can all leave. Good to see you, Jess. Thank you for coming to my particular rescue. You saved me, Jessica. Once your viewer count goes up by 1, you should be good. I appreciate that, Jess. Actually, I should ask, is Jess short for anything, or is it just Jess? And for the record, I am all about choosing my own name, because my parents wanted me to be Frederick or Ricky, but I'm Rick. Really? You say I'm more Naga than I am pirate? Because, I guess it was a 50-50. Fred Eric, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Here's my full, my middle name, too. That's me. Good old Frederick Randall. It has a I, listen, I'm not telling you what. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you what happened. Just trying to tell you my story. Boom, baby. I still don't understand why he plays this minion so far back. It's supposed to be Gretchen if I was born female, so I got you. So, interesting side note. I was supposed to be Forrest, but they changed it to Frederick. The hell kind of name is Gretchen? It is the 80s, so yeah. Imagine if I had the great misfortune of being born in 1982 and being named Forrest, and then Forrest Gump comes out when what was that, like 95? '94. So I would have been 12. I would have been 12 when Forrest Gump came out. 30% odds I probably would have X'd myself at that point. Just. Excuse me. Sorry, Barbara. When I cough, Barbara chatters at me. It's weird. Suddenly, Frederick isn't so bad, right? Right, Barbara? Yeah? Such a talker. She's got one black boot. Do you see her one black boot? We always say that she's only got one sock on. Yeah. Listen, I know why people tune into the stream. They tune into the stream for the cat chat and to sell me artwork. Yeah. To sell me definitely not digital CGI bullshit artwork. Definitely not. Definitely not AI art. That's certainly not what it is. Nice. Wait, where did mine go? Did I accidentally sell a minion without realizing it? You know what you do to get many follower? I can help you. It was all a ruse! Jess is actually a bot! Oh god! Oh, everything's terrible now. At least it's Thursday. There is that. For us poor schmucks that get to work every day of the week. Ugh. Why are you so weak? So the Read Pile, or To Read Pile, is a podcast that I do with my spouse. She and I review comic books typically every Sunday morning. We go to our local comic shop and then we buy our weekly comic pulls. And then on Sunday we have a show called The Read Pile. And initially, the Read Pile's Twitch was going to be the show. But that became me playing games because reasons. I go into a little bit more on my TikTok, but ultimately this is just the best case scenario for now. But that is where the Read Pile came from. And it would be the Read Pile, but I screwed up. To TikTok I go, same name. You will find me on all of the Tiki-Talkies. Like I say at the end of any of my broadcasts, you can look up at Read Pile, at the Read Pile, at To Read Pile. If you add a Read Pile, you probably added me. So yeah, on TikTok it's just at Read Pile. Readpile. Nice. Thinking about it now, I'm shocked I haven't been inundated with certain red cap wearing weirdos because they mistook my name and thought it was the Red Pill. Yes, the pile of comics that is on your read pile. Your pile of books to read. Exactly that. Exactly that, Jesse. I don't know why I'm stimming so hard this morning. For some reason, I am super stimmed. Like, I got a voice stim, and I'm. In Warhammer, we call unbuilt models the pile of shame. Where is I've built a couple of Warhammer figures. I actually played Warhammer for a bit. But I got really mad because I painted my Marines. I painted my Space Marines purple and white and black because that's my color scheme. I just love that color scheme, and it's an expensive hobby. That's two. I was running a comic book store at the time, so I got I got stuff for super cheap or free, but it's a good card. But some dude gave me shit because he's like, okay, well, that's not a traditional Space Marine play. Like, you wouldn't want to have your Space Marines in the colors like that, because those are more like not Space Marine colors. And I'm like, dude, these are my Space Marines. I painted them. They're not very good, but I did my best. Yeah, well, you just wouldn't be able to play in like a real tournament because you wouldn't have purple Space Marines. It's not the color. There's a great episode of American Dad about this girl who's trying to get Steve to raise her baby because she's pregnant because of her Amphigas. I don't know if anyone knows that reference, but anyway. But anyway, the state of affairs and the state of emotions, kind of thing that you must understand. Tell me one thing, don't tell me another. Walk away, but we both shake hands. Do 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 do. Oh man, the missus and I watch American Dad pretty much every night. It's our comfort show. We have so many inside jokes because of Roger and all the other crap that happens on that show. We found out that if you go like episode or seasons 4 through 9 are like banger after banger after banger episodes. At least to us anyway. I can't really get there yet. Oh yeah, well we would just watch it through Hulu. Although Hulu you get ads now, so yeah. Yeah. They'll find a way to bone you. Don't you worry about it. Welcome to Hulu. Welcome to streaming. We're gonna screw you. In fact, last I checked, Disney, of course Disney, was like this close to locking down one of the other streaming services. So Disney has Hulu, it has ESPN Plus, it has Disney, it has everything in it, 20th Century Fox animated and their regular shows. I think they're trying to lock down like it wouldn't be Prime, it might be Netflix. I can't remember what. Or it could be maybe it was HBO Max. But if Disney's trying to lock that down, and then they're going to bring you channels, so you just have to order Disney Plus, and then you can watch any channel you want. And I'm just like, so we've come all the way back around, huh? Come all the way back around. Streaming service, you were supposed to be the chosen one! How come everybody else is running pirates? This is like... What? For the record, I hate duos. Well, hate is a strong word. I really don't care about duos. I wouldn't be doing this if my daily... whatchamacallits didn't call for it. My quests. I just don't see the appeal of this particular format. Adam had a great point, though. He's like, well, if you're playing with friends, it's probably awesome. I'm like, alright, yeah, that's true. So, like, Fight Friday, we could just play duos, which is cool. But... Catch. Slap hands. I still contend that The Water Boy is an almost perfect cinematic experience, and if anyone wants to fight me on that, they're welcome to. 2 days of work, full moon is out. Oh no! Load up the Pop Tarts. We're going hunting. A buddy of mine asked me if I thought there was like conspiracy theory. Yeah, you are the MIB. Although I guess you would be the WOM MIB, but you know what I mean. He was like, "What about all these conspiracies?" And I'm like, "Dude, it's easy to believe that the world is full of conspiracy theories. What it's not easy to believe is that the world really is exactly what it is." And people have a tough time accepting that reality. Because the world being exactly what you see isn't fun, and it's very upsetting. Because the world kind of sucks. So wanting there to be some kind of crazy 110 seconds. The world was way messed up in the first place. Patton Oswalt has this great stand-up set from like we don't need fiction. Reality is much scarier. But yeah, Patton Oswalt, patron saint of nerds, by the way, Patton Oswalt, had this great stand-up set from like 20 years ago, where he was like talking about religion. He's like, imagine if you had sky cake. Like, all you got to do is you got to be really nice, and you got to be really, really helpful to everyone during your life, and don't, pillage and moida and make raps. And then at the end of your life, you can go get sky cake. Sky cake is great. So, what do you want it? Okay. All right, whatever. So sky cake, you get sky cake, and then and he's like, but sky cake wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for society in general. So we had to have we have sky cake, and now we have sky pie and sky vegetables and sky everything. And then one guy comes up and he goes, hey, everyone can have sky cake, and everyone can have sky pie, and everyone can have sky vegetables if we're all just nice to each other. Nail that dude to a cross! And that's Patton Oswalt's set about sky cake. And you know what? He was pretty right. That's pretty good. This guy's got like my exact... Why is everyone running my specific build? When will this nightmare end? Soon, I hope. When will this ever end? When will this ever end? When will this ever end? Here you go, bud. Isn't this supposed to be... Where's my 5 drops? Fine, whatever. We're doing a Wild Wild West remake? We're remaking the remake? Yeah, apparently Michael B. Jordan is going to be Jim West in the Wild Wild West remake, which I know for sure you, of all people, were most certainly looking for, Jeff. The amount of conversations we've had where you're like, man, I wish they'd remake the Wild Wild West movie with somebody else. What? This feels fair. What a fun and interactive game. Oh, thank Jeebus. Thank you, Jeebus. Still not going to be enough, huh? Still going to lose anyway, huh? Incredible. Oh my god, it's a tie. Fine, whatever. Take it. Take it. Take it. Fine. Fine. I don't care. I don't care. I just want this over with. Let's see what else is going on in the news. Tesla stock continues to sort of crater. Oh, it's draft day today. I forgot. Yeah. For the record, if you don't... I'm not on Twitter. And yes, Twitter is the only dead name I refer to. But I'm not on Twitter. But if you are still on Twitter, Monica Lewinsky is one of the best personalities in all of Twitter. She is amazing. To give you an example, this is one of her tweets. I don't know if you can see it or not. Of course you got banned on Twitter. You probably said someone was cisgendered. You monster. Anyway, this is her tweet. It's a photo of the White House, and it says, "You wouldn't last an hour in the asylum where they raised me." Of course, I'm reading that on Threads because I also am not on Twitter. Again, Jess, that's your problem. You dared live your life. How could you? How could you? Why must you remind H&R Muskin stuff of his daughter? Where the hell did you come from? I mean, that was your biggest problem, was you dared remind him of his daughter, which he somehow considered to be a failing, when in reality his daughter just wanted to share her story with him. You violated the terms of service. Oh, okay.